hey, if you decide to drive down here, John, I'm just telling you right now, I was talking to my friend, the Reverend John Polk, who I'm in a separate room from him. But there are a lot of beautiful people here, and there's these two tall blonde women that I'm 6'4.5". These women were at least 6'3", and they didn't have heels on. And I'm about a 35-inch. They were at least 30. I mean, their legs were 36 minimum. But so they walked by us, and they're beautiful. They're like supermodels. I said, "Oh my God, there's the tall whites."
Wow!
And they both turned at the same time and laughed. And it's like, but anyway, there's a lots of beautiful women up here. If Darren or the Wolfman or
damn.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
let me get dressed right now.
Yeah, get dressed. Trust me.
I got a full tank of gas. I think I can make it.
I'll introduce you personally, John, to some minimum 9s, minimum.
Wow.
And you can chat. They're nice people. There's no ego. There's no pretensions. People just hanging out, relaxing, talking about, E.T. and the whole, paranormal cosmetology that's, throughout the universe and the dimensions that we're...
I've studied that stuff since I was a kid when UFO magazine was popular back in the 60s. And I always kept a silent thing about it because I knew that a lot of people didn't understand it. But that stuff is real. People could ask me a straight question. Is it real? Yeah. Area 51? Yes, it's real. Do you think Jimmy Carter was going to release the Operation Blue Book? Yes, he was, until he found out it was real.
It was real.
So you can't release it if it's real because we would be compromising operations. And then they changed the name of the code. So it's no longer Blue Book. They changed it to something else. So when they do FOIA requests, that's all they get, a couple of pages, And then when they switch it over to the new name, they're not getting the proper information. But, yeah, Jimmy Carter, he was okay, and he was going to do that. But he was practically in tears because he couldn't release the information. Well, what does that tell you, People don't get
Jimmy
that.
Carter was an experiencer. He had at least 1 or 2 sightings that he talked about openly as a president.
There's an official report. You could probably Google it and see the actual document. I've seen it myself. But I've actually seen all kinds of stuff. I've seen moon rocks that they brought back from the moon that was over at the academy in Georgia when they had the academies down there for the feds. And that was kind of interesting because I've studied a little bit of geology, and I've got some weird rocks myself, like Stonehenge beads and volcanic beads, stuff like that. But you'll never see...
I got to interrupt you. I got to tell you something. If you come down here, there's a guy with a booth. They have the vendors that sell their various items and whatnot. This one guy, he's got these artifacts. I happen to own one of them, and I'll show you if you come down here. It's a ring that's been carbon dated between 8 to 12,000 years, and it's got aliens carved into it, and it's not something that some Hispanic or Mexican guy made in Tijuana. This has been carbon dated. So he has these artifacts. I have pictures I'll show you.
Yeah.
And these things are amazing. When you see them, if you haven't seen this before, it'll blow your mind, unless you already know.
Oh, no, I don't know, but I have something better that's 4 billion years old.
Do it, bro. Go for it.
I have a meteorite ring that I'm wearing.
Really?
4 billion with a B Baker, billion years old, and it was made by David Yurman, and it's fused with silver, so it's got like a silver inside. And I had to polish it off the other day, just recently, because eventually it'll start to change color a little bit on the outside because of the iron content. But you will not see it attached to iron, to metal, to magnets, unless you put a magnet, like a super magnet. Mm-hmm. In other words, it's not a magnet. It's not like a normal magnet, but it's a very expensive type of ring. It's like $1,000 ring. But yeah, that thing's dated at 4 billion years old. You were talking about carbon dating.
This is pretty serious.
Yeah, that's a piece of,
when you talk 8 to 12,000 years ago, that's for people that are still like in semi-denial about the whole phenomenon. I mean, it's not even a phenomenon; it's a reality. I mean, there were beings of some sort. They came from other galaxies, star systems. They visited Earth, and shit happened. I mean, shit happened.
You've seen the movie Prometheus, right?
I have not, actually.
I suggest you get it. I don't save or buy a bunch of movies all the time. I don't own a TV set. I have Velcro covering my laptop computer camera lens, just like Ed Snowden. And I have an old flip phone that's a Samsung Convoy 2. I don't have the upgrade to a 4, but it's not a smartphone for obvious secret type security.
No, I feel what you're saying right now.
Right. So being a whistleblower, it's like, yeah, I'm trying to block the drone signals all the time, but this stuff with these artifacts, Art Campbell from UFOCrashbook.com, I know him. He sent me a book. He sent me another special book. He's got artifacts.
How old is Art now, by the way, approximately?
Oh, jeez. He's like 70 to 80.
Really? I mean, if I wanted to have him on a radio show, could we get him on the show?
Easy. I can do that. I can get him.
Wolf gets first crack because this is Wolfman's show. But
I didn't know you had any radio shows. But if you do, I could arrange that.
No, but Wolfman, it's Wolfman's show. So, but after Wolfman, if Wolfman wants him, if after that, we'll have him for sure.
Sloppy seconds.
There you go. I mean, it's honor. You got to have honor for your fellow man, right, Wolfman?
That's
hey,
correct.
Man, you were on my show first before you started with John Polk. Remember
exactly, that? Exactly. I'm the OG. I'm the original homeboy, right?
Mm-hmm.
OG.
We go way back.
Yeah, we go way back, man, way back.
I'm going to tell you. I got to tell you a story.
Yeah,
John, this is way back. We're going.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, about a year ago, there was a lady on
funny,
Ronnie, the Theologians of Orion. Remember that show, Ronnie, with the Theologians of Orion?
Oh, that was great, man.
That was a classic show, bro. You that was a regular Monster Castle show. That was before Dirty Rotten Taro even came to be.
Oh, yeah.
And you had been partying that evening.
I was drunk, man, and I had an awesome guest.
You were wolf drunk. But anyway, the reason why I bring it up is she is here right now at the Contact in the desert.
Oh, put her on,
She's
man.
an attractive woman. She's got
Go and get her and put her on the air.
She's not with me right this minute, but I will have her. She's the whole thing's over, so I'm just kicking back on the couch right now, talking to you at where I'm staying. But I'll get her. But she's very cool, by the way. I'll shut up. Is there a question? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I was wondering, do you have to pay to meet everybody? Like, if John came up there, could he meet everybody like we did in Arizona?
Okay. When you park, there's this area you walk through. I mean, if you wanted to be sneaky, you can get in. You can sneak in without a bracelet, but if you want to come, I don't know. If somebody wants to come, just call me. I'll try to help you out.
Arizona
I know some people.
There's not like a book.
It's not free. It's not free, but if you want to save some money, I'll see what I can do.
It's definitely for me. I'd have to get a deal like that. I mean, I could sneak in if I really wanted to, because look at my business, for Christ's sake. I mean, I had to go around looking for Carlos the Jackal on a midnight shift in Washington, D.C., in the dark. People didn't get that.
Anyways, I got to make a mention here. If anyone's in the Spreaker Underground, Monster Castle, Bouncy Castle, voice chat room. This is a voice chat room. If you talk, you are on my show on the air, which is fine, and you're welcome to, okay?
Okay, well, there's one disclaimer, Wolfman. You know I love you. I love you more than any woman, and this is not a sexual comment, because I am not a faggot, by the way. I just want to clarify that. I'm so far from a faggot that you guys would be pissed at me if you were hanging out with me. But anyway, the point is that we are not going to let that one specific individual into the chat room while I am talking on your show. If you do, then I'm just going to hang up. I
don't know who you're talking about, actually.
Okay, that's all we need to talk about.
That sounds like you had the same experience I had last time, Eric.
And our daddy, you stay out of Belgium, because I got lots of family in Belgium, not just Dutch. I'm Belgian too. He says time to invade Belgium in the chat room. I don't know what he's talking about, but he's from Holland. But it's not time. No, it's not time to invade Belgium. The Dutch didn't do nothing when the Germans invaded, so why would you invade Belgium? They're the ones that protected you.
Because they wanted to take over their land. That's the
Is it rich fuckers?
It's like a New World Order, bro.
Hey, I'm Belgium. I ain't rich.
Carmen,
Okay.
New World Order is a
all
reality.
Right, go invade Belgium. Send me some money because apparently I'm from the royalty, original royalty line.
Well, then you've got gold buried somewhere. You just need to go find it.
It's actually kind of funny with my family's history. I actually have I am descended from a couple of the Scottish marquis from, I think it was
the royalty.
Yeah, royalty. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Direct
That's
descendant,
awesome,
huh?
Yep.
Browser.
On 2 different lines, even.
Yeah, there's some special stuff going on up there in Scotland too. You know.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Besides Stonehenge in England. Of course, that goes back to the Joseph of Arimathea story.
Oh yeah, interesting. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Well, I can't even think of the castle. The church that was there, that was a special church where supposedly Jesus supposedly visited, and they built this church, and that's supposedly where they buried the remains of Mary Magdalene, versus the theory that she went to France and she was buried over there. So it's kind of conflicting, 2 different theories, but I also studied that stuff because I also studied martial arts and Buddhism. And Jesus practiced Buddhism because he lived in Lhasa, Tibet for several years. There's a book, Nicholas Natovich wrote about that. He did the research. Some people say that's fake. They say, well, there's other theories that back it up. You know, because supposedly after he left, he didn't die. He went to Nepal, ended up in Roseball, Srinagar. And then there's a tomb over there that they have 2 people buried in it. One's a Muslim facing east and west, and then somebody that was Jesus facing north and south. 2 separate locations in the tomb building, protected by Muslims. They claim he's Muslim, but they don't know. They called him Yusuf or something. So it's kind of weird. It's just like the Ethiopian soldiers, the Christian soldiers in Ethiopia protecting the Ark of the Covenant in a building by an old black guy with a sword. And he's a Christian, right?
Yeah, Graham Hancock's first book. It's fascinating.
Yeah, it's all that stuff. So I get into that stuff too, but that's kind of like, well, nobody wants to talk about it, so I don't talk about it. So
we talk about it.
Hey, Graham Hancock is here right now, by the way, John Carmen. You can meet him in person.
Hey, do you have an email or something you could give out? Or?
You could go to eric.johnson. That's E-R-I-K.
Hold on.
Dot. Okay.
Hold on.
I could tweet it to you, too. I don't know if I should even give it out. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, eric.johnson at
ERIK.johnson33 at iCloud.com.
Got it. I'm going to send you a test. You'll have all
I don't have my iPad with me. I'll go look it up. It's not in front of me right now, though. Okay. I'm sure it's there. It'll come through.
Or I'll send it to a phone number if you have that. But you'll get it.
Yeah, we'll connect. You should just plan to come, and I'll figure out a way to make it happen for you. Don't worry about the money part. If you could get the gas in the tank, we'll take care of the rest.
Hell yeah! If I could get up there, I'd drive up tonight.
Well, it's kind of late right now. It's like 11:30.
Let's do mobile. We'll go mobile.
It's early. You know what? For Wolfman, it's like, oh fuck! I just woke up. Let's give me a cup of coffee and a few beers. And let's go.
Yeah, man.
Wolfman's just warming up. He's right, Wolfman. You're just warming up.
I haven't had my breakfast, but my
I'm just a warm-up band, John. I don't know if you know this. I'm just a warm-up band.
Well, you could drive faster when it's dark and it's cooler.
Exactly, you're right. You can go 95 on the freeway if you're careful.
Is that all?
Well, okay, I'm just being conservative. I'm just saying.
Shoot.
No, yeah, I you know what? I got to tell you a story. I was driving to Shasta, and I think the speed limit was around 70, and I wasn't even paying attention because I was just cruising, and I was doing 95. I didn't even know it, and the guy pulled me over, and he goes, you're doing 95, and I'm going, oh, I told him the truth. I said, I didn't realize it. Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to this radio show. This Wolfman hasn't heard this story. It's a true story. I had my iPads. I didn't listen to the radio. I had my iPad in my car, and I was listening to Wolfman on Spreaker on live on his show. So I'm just cruising up to Shasta, and so I'm just cruising. And all of a sudden, I'm like, woo, lights on. I'm like, what? And I look down, I'm going 95. Oh, fuck, I didn't even realize I was going that fast. And so I showed him the cop comes up to my window on the right-hand side. I roll it down. I said, you know what? I know I was speeding. I didn't even realize it. I apologize. If you have to give me a ticket, I understand. But I'm listening to this guy on the radio, and I was mesmerized. And check this out. He let me go.
Yeah.
He let me go because I told him the truth. He let me go. Oh, he gave me a ticket for I didn't have my insurance with me, proof of insurance. Yeah. So he goes, I'm just going to write you up for proof of insurance, but as long as you have insurance, which I did, he goes, then, well, you can prove that. You don't have to pay the fine. And I said, oh.
It's a fix-it ticket. I was
exactly. This guy was so cool. He was just a cool white dude. He obviously wasn't part of the Illuminati or anything. No. He was a good dude.
No, he approached the car on the right side, which shows me a lot, too, because I know that stuff.
Yeah. And I rolled the window down. And
one of my guys got killed because he got hit by a drunk driver because he approached on the driver's side back in 78, 79, right around there. So they changed all the procedures in California.
John, you don't get a ticket when you get pulled over, though, do you?
Wow.
What's that?
They don't give you a ticket when you get pulled over, do they?
I don't get pulled over.
Oh. But if you did get pulled over, you wouldn't get a ticket either, would you?
No, I'll tell you, I did get a ticket. Now I'm going to throw you guys way off because I was driving near Marine Corps Air Base Miramar, which used to be NAS Miramar. There's an area up there that they've got a phenomena, and I thought, that's got to be BS. And I heard it from a Channel 8 news lady, and I heard the story, and I said, no, that's crazy. People would drive by this area right by the air base where they're training F-4 Phantoms, jets, F-17, you name it. And somehow their vehicles, their gas pedal or something would get stuck. There was something wrong with the accelerator. And I go, that's really strange because you're talking about electromagnetics and EMP pulses and all kinds of other weird connections. And there are some experimental areas in the area, but you can't talk about it. And I go, well, that's funny. So anyway, I drove up there one night and had to come back south at nighttime. And I'm driving towards this at the air base, and I go right by it off 15. 15 goes forever, right? And I was going a little fast, and I started to pump my brakes because I was slowing down. I was going to have to make a 90-degree right turn onto another highway, a small 52 or whatever it is, 56, I think. Goes from there to La Jolla. And I couldn't slow down. This is weird. I'm driving a manual stick shift, 89 BMW. I've got over 241,000 miles on it now, but it hauls ass. But I had a problem slowing down, and they had these berms, and if you didn't slow down, you could go, that's where those tire marks come from, on those berms, because that's where people hit it, because they were going too damn fast, they couldn't slow down. And I pulled over, and there was a cop right on my tail, a CHP.
Hey, don't you guys want a break? You've been going a whole hour here almost.
Hey, Wolfman.
I want to finish the story.
John Carmen is a fantastic guest, but I'm here just to let you know. I got Jimmy Church. I got everybody here right now.
Ooh, Jimmy Church.
You want to talk to Jimmy real quick?
Yeah, okay. Put Jimmy on.
Okay, hold on. We're going to hand him the phone.
Hey, that's hot.
I didn't know Jimmy was here. Fuck, you guys didn't tell me. You didn't fucking tell me. Thanks.
Fade to black.
You've heard of Wolfman, right? Just say hi to Wolfman. Just say Wolfman Jack. Wolfman Mike.
Wolfman Mike, how are you? Everything good?
Jimmy Church, what's going on, my brother?
Well, we're about to do a full round of tequila shots. Hang on.
All right.
It's live.
All right, guys. Here we go. Live. Tequila shots. The Fader compound.
Jimmy.
Holy shit.
This is gold, dude. You don't even know how gold this is right here.
Yeah, baby.
We got Jimmy Church.
Hey, that's special.
We got
That was awesome.
from Ship Happens with Cortana. We got the theologians. Ronnie's here. Wolfman, Ronnie's here.
Oh, Ronnie?
Hey. Hey, kiddo, what's up?
Hi, how you doing? It's Wolfman Mike and everybody.
I'm doing good. I've been pretty busy, but I've been meaning to get back to you sometime here soon.
That's cool. That's all right. You're on my show right now. Oh, we're on the air.
Yeah. You still there?
Yeah, we're on the air. We are on the air live.
No, we're not on the air, no.
No, I am.
Just on the speaker.
It's all protected.
Oh, you are?
Yes, and you are too now.
Awesome. Oh, we're on the air.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm not on the air, so now you are.
Yeah, those guys sound like they're having a good time.
It sounds like you're having fun, yeah.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
You know,
Pass the
and
bowl.
Yeah, we're
Eric's
here.
back actually is going pretty low.
I heard that there's already been some sightings out there.
But I can, pretty soon here, maybe I'll give you another call. I'd love to get back on your show.
Okay, yeah, and fill us in on the sightings. We're really interested to hear about what you guys have seen out there.
That was bizarre.
We did the whatever you call
I'm gonna know
what are those called, Michael? The things my brain, I can't come up with the right word. The night vision goggles. We did that. I saw quite a few of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Amazing.
Definitely good to get a pair of those.
What did I say?
Yeah. Yeah, I heard that they work pretty good.
For a minute.
I'm gonna. You're kind of coming in and out, so let me give
Okay.
you back to Eric, and his phone is dying too.
Uh-oh. Okay, thank you. That was awesome. Thank you very much.
I'm going to talk to Gigi. This is Gigi Rabbit. He has a show, Shift Happens.
Yeah.
That guy, okay, check this out. His boss's dad is Joey Poop.
The boss's dad.
Okay, here he is. Say
Okay.
hi to Wolfman.
All right. Wolfman Mike. What's
All
happening, brother?
right. How's it going, Gigi?
Hey, man, it's going pretty good. I'm actually, dude. Why are you not here?
Why am I not here? I'm in Canada, man.
Oh, well, I guess that's why you're not here.
Yeah. I see enough. I see UFOs every day here, man. But I would love to come out there.
We're on the same network. We might as well know each other.
Dude, I'm not on the network anymore. They booted me off.
What do you mean you're not on the network?
They booted me off.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The Fringe? They booted you?
Yeah. They booted me off
I
because.
don't believe that.
Well,
You're still on the network.
no, not that I know of.
Wait, are you serious? Like, for real?
I haven't been on it for a while now, man.
Dude, yeah. No, I don't believe you. You're still on the network.
Well, I guess I'm not.
Are you serious? You're not on the Fringe.
No, I'm not on the Fringe FM anymore because.
When did that happen? Yesterday?
No, it's been weeks ago now. Almost months.
A week?
Months.
Are you serious?
Yeah, because of something had to do with swearing on the show and stuff, and he knows what I'm like. I have a badass paranormal show, so that's what I've always been like. I'm not going to change it.
Well, I still don't believe you, first of all. But
I mean, if you listen to other shows like Brainwaves, they swear and they're worse than me. So I don't know why he's got a problem with my show, and he's the one who wanted me on there in the first place.
Isn't Joe like your buddy? Isn't that the homie?
Well, he used to be. I haven't talked to him since he booted me off the network.
Are you fucking serious, dude?
No, I'm fucking pissed, dude. I'm fucking right pissed. I had to change all my jingles, change everything around. I had to do so much fucking work on my all the stuff,
dude,
hard work
listen,
I did.
I'm really sorry to hear that. Oh, hey, what's happening, bro? Oh, what you got there? All right, thanks, man.
No, it really sucks, dude.
Okay. But listen, man, I'm fucking sorry to hear that. But at the same time, you need to come on our show, man.
Okay. Yeah, well, anyway.
Dude, I fucking love your show.
I started my own network is what I did.
I fucking love it, man. It's fucking brilliant.
Anyway.
It's fucking brilliant, man. I fucking love it.
I got my own network started. It's gonna be called the Spreaker Underground Network.
It's gonna be called what?
The Spreaker Underground Network.
Spreaker Well, you might have some copyright issues with that.
I don't know. Spreaker Underground? You don't think they'll like it? They actually like it when you advertise them.
Do you know what's crazy? Somebody told me about that yesterday. Spreaker Underground Network.
Yeah, they're not going to care if they like it when you advertise for them. I'm just advertising.